everyone, it's Jason from EskimoTV.net. Today I'm going to be reviewing Missing, which is my first film review for 2023. If you prefer to read my review, you can check that out over at EskimoTV.net. Despite requiring a huge suspension of disbelief, Missing is still a wild, creative, and fun virtual adventure full of thrills and surprisingly laughs. Nick Johnson and Will Merrick were editors on both Searching and Run, but now give us their directorial debut with Missing. Anish Chakanti and Sev Ohanian, co-directors of Searching and Run, are now credited for the story. While Missing may not be quite as immersive from beginning to end as Searching, it is still an entertaining ride that's different enough and specifically contains a strong attention-getting first two acts that audiences will feel compelled to see where it all ends. June Allen, played by Storm Reed, is a rebellious teenager who doesn't really respect her mother. Grace, played by Nia Long, and her boyfriend, Kevin, who's played by Ken Lung, takes a trip to Colombia and tasks June to pick them up from LAX. After being unable to locate her mom at the airport, a string of digital discoveries takes June on a virtual hunt to try and figure out how her mother and Kevin have gone missing. Storm Reed plays a wayward teenager rather well. Her facial expressions and nonchalant responses to her mother effectively got on my nerves so much that when turmoil strikes, it was satisfying to see her feel anxious and squirm. I know that's terrible of me, but it's the truth. June, however, is slowly redeemed throughout the unfathomable events that unravel, where she learns not to take her mother and all that she's done for granted. As these events unfold, the audience and I begin to feel sympathy for June and begin to actually root for her that she can uncover the truth and be reunited with her mom. An admirable characteristic of June and what was required of her for this whole film to work is that she is incredibly intelligent and resourceful in regards to her technology. The most satisfying part of the film easily is when one digital path leads to a dead end, seeing what June's next move will be. It always seems like there's something to check or utilize, which typically offered more clues. From utilizing Gmail, TaskRabbit, a dating service, chat history, security cameras, and more, the film immerses you by showing you all the options you probably never thought to utilize should something like this ever happen to someone you love. And it's rather impressive to see how much detective work you can do with someone's social media / email accounts. As with Searching, Missing takes place entirely on smartphones and computer screens, and I uphold, as of this recording, that both of these films were the best screen perspective films that I've ever seen. As a computer teacher and someone who utilizes the web and social media probably more than most, staring at applications for an hour and a half did not bother me. It was rather riveting to see all that can be uncovered and learned within that time frame if I was on my devices for that amount of time. It must have also been a challenge to ensure that FaceTime or a camera application of some sort would be open so we could see our characters' emotional reactions when pivotal events occur. But Nick Johnson and Will Merrick have certainly learned well from their time within Searching. The marvelous editing keeps the viewer engaged from the thrills and from an emotional perspective. Most of my gripes with the film are plot points that unfold feeling improbable, and I definitely don't want to spoil any of those details for you, but they start around the 45-minute mark. But despite that, I was incredibly invested with the first part of the film, and I nonetheless found the film to be amusing and couldn't wait to get to the end. I recommend checking this out. It gave me the same anxious feelings I experienced trying to get out of an escape room, except in this instance, trying to solve this digital mystery. I really enjoyed it. I think you should check it out. I'm going to be giving Missing a B+. Have you seen Missing? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you looking forward to it? If you have seen it, let me know what you're thinking. Look forward to more reviews in 2023. And until next time, once again, my name is Jason Escamilla from EskimoTV.net.